What is up, guys? It's Balto here. Today we got the NPL Week 6 predictions. I'm with Wonka,
So lads,
and we're just gonna get right into it. I know the video's a little bit late. Usually we can get these done on Sundays, I think it is, but there was an extension this week, so things got carried out a little bit late. Um, anyway, so Oras 1 Wonka is gonna be Arcade Seal versus the Thorn.
thorns in ore. I like it.
I like this game too. This is a really close one, I think.
Arkin actually isn't doing that well.
My thoughts are, Thorn's a pretty solid ORAS player, but
He hasn't
I
like.
think Arcade Seal's a little bit above him.
Yeah, I guess I would just favor Arkin because Thorns only played 1 week, and he's 0-1, I think.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I definitely favor Arcade in this matchup as well. Oops, we'll bolt him. Alright, ORAS 2 is going to be Demonic Pharaoh versus Clearly.
that's a good one.
I think Clearly takes this.
They both won. Yeah, clearly got back on track.
Clearly can, he preps pretty well, I think. And Demonic Pharaoh, I don't know if, I haven't really seen him use anything.
I did say
new.
last week he did win, and I said if Pharaoh wins, he's legit. But it was a weird game, and now I'm gonna say it, Pharaoh. If you win, you're legit, kid. Let's go.
Alright.
But yeah, I'd go Clearly. Clearly's really hard to bet against.
This next one is kind of interesting as well. It's God Chef versus Rumor, and Rumor would be the.
Oh jeez.
That's Laxo's pickup, I guess. It's season
Yeah,
pickup.
I mean, Chef.
Yeah, I think it's unfair to go against Chef. He's just such a veteran, especially in BW.
See what young Rumor does.
See if Rumor can pull off an upset though. So Monodread is Eric Says Hi versus Saki's.
Probably just go Eric.
Yeah, I agree. This could go either way, I think.
Yeah,
But
Saki's known that a little bit. It's dark this week too, so that's an interesting one.
that will be interesting for sure. I think there's actually like a little bit more, I don't know how to say this, diversity in Dark Monothreat. Like
Yeah,
in the other
Yeah.
ones, it's just a lot of the same stuff, like Mirror Match. But in Dark, you have a lot of choices, so I think these Monothreat games are going to come out pretty nicely this week. AAA is going to be One True Lycan versus Savannah.
I mean, I would go for Savannah, but she almost got activity last week. I don't know.
Lycan's pretty consistent as well.
Lycan, yeah.
I like Lycan in this matchup. Oops.
Although this upset can definitely happen.
Yeah, for sure. Stabons is Entei versus Lax.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go and say Lax personally.
Yeah.
Entei's
I think Iantei can only use like 2 types in Stabmons, and Lax can pretty much use anything, so.
he's he worded it pretty well. Entei's an okay player, but I think Lax is one of the best Stabmons players right now, so give it to him. Doubles is Yellow Paint versus Main Event, which is, in my opinion, a really good game.
That is actually really good.
Aren't these? These
I
aren't.
think they
No,
both won.
yeah.
Paint's come up out of the dead a little bit.
I
like Main Event though.
Wasn't Paint the one that was undefeated, or is that Nidorus? One of them.
Yeah, Nidorus was undefeated, but he lost. But yeah, I like Main Event. Main Event's doing pretty well.
I don't really know much about the doubles players, so we'll go off Wonka's prediction here and say Main Event takes it. So Model U is going to be Fernan versus Sarah.
Alright, Sarah. Time to prove your worth.
I think honestly we have to go Fernan here though.
Yeah.
Sarah's kind of been jumping types recently, I guess. Not types, tiers recently. He hasn't really stuck to one, and I think that kind of hurts his play a little bit. Oras 1 is going to be Mega Ridley versus AFD.
Ooh, okay. I'm going with Raj on this one.
I was actually kind of thinking the same thing.
Because Raj is actually coming off of 2 pretty big wins.
I think if Raj really puts effort into this matchup and like actually prepares and plays um, like AFD, then I think he'll take this.
He's someone that can definitely beat Ridley.
Yeah. Oops. Whoopsies. And you know, I'd like to see the Swamperts kind of clutch up this week and try to make finals or playoffs, I believe. That'd be cool, I think.
Yeah.
Ors 1 is Bush Tush versus Livid.
Bush is okay. This is his first week in ORAS.
Yeah, Vid's coming off a pretty good record, isn't he? Or,
I think he's like 3. He's either 3-2 or 2-3, something like that.
I don't really know I think he has a decent one.
It's not bad though. Like he's been playing well. He's gotten unlucky a few weeks. I think he got unlucky last week, but against Pharaoh. I guess Bush has like somewhat of an advantage because like he's still been playing and he hasn't used anything yet, so
yeah,
he hasn't like
that's nice for him.
Vid doesn't really know what Bush is gonna do. Bush can use pretty much anything. That is tough. I do like Vid.
That's what I was thinking. I was gonna say I like Vid in this matchup. Like just putting the two players together, I think Vid has it a little bit better in my opinion. But this one is definitely an either way matchup for sure. BW is gonna be Jiff versus Crestfall.
Jiff's been on his shit.
Yeah, Jiff actually dethroned Death on Wings last week.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of have to give it to him. Yeah. Mono Threat's gonna be Prosig versus Megazord.
Megazord.
That's a really interesting. I don't
Prosig,
know. I can't
he's
really...
1-2. He had to get subbed out last week. He hasn't like been on Smogon in a week. I don't think anyone knows where he is.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been playing particularly well. Like just overall, and I don't know, he came into the tournament not known for like not being as versatile, and being in Mono Threat you need to be a versatile team builder. And I think Megazord actually like has better team building skills, if I'm being honest. So.
I'd like to see Prosig win, but I think Megazord has definitely the advantage in the matchup.
Like, I mean, he's 1-1. Megazord's 1-1. Like, he's been like picking up, so, like he's getting used to it. Like, he's getting comfortable.
Oops.
Oh yeah, let's go, Lefat Kid.
Lefat Kid the Dawn is back again.
This kid is a G. He is an absolute G.
I think we kind of have to go Lefat
We
Kid
have to.
There's
no way we cannot vote for him. Or not vote for him.
It'll be a close game, but Lefat Kid's an absolute Dawn.
So. He's still good, but yeah, this man beat fighting with Rock. Like, how do we not vote for him?
Stabmons is Blackjack versus Lucio.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jack.
Do you know if Jack won last week?
He did.
Oh.
Jack's been playing actually really well, like low-key.
I don't know much about Lucio.
And Lucio doesn't know that Staraptor's a normal type, so I'm gonna have to go with Jack.
Motto UU is gonna be Animus Majulus versus Sapinion.
Oh, did Sapinion win or lose? Anyway, I can check real quick. That's a good one though. I think Maji's only been in like 2 weeks, but I think he's won at least. Oh yeah, okay. Fernan did beat Sapinion.
Fernan did beat. Okay.
I'll go Animus, to be honest.
They're both pretty even. I agree though. If Sapinion lost last week, Majulus could take this. Horace is gonna be Sabella versus Paleo.
Can do these. I can't have any bias.
Sabella vs Paleo is a pretty good game. Although has Sabella been on ORAS at all?
He's like he beat Chakra last week.
Oh.
And other than that, he's like 1-2 in ORAS, or like I think he's 2-3 like overall, but he's been like flip-flopping between AAA and ORAS.
Okay. I'd say I'd give this one to Paleo. Just because Paleo's consistently been on ORAS and he's come out with a pretty good win record versus some really, really, really tough players. So, BW is going to be North versus Innovmania. I think C North just kind of would win this one for sure, honestly. He's overall got definitely more BW experience, so. Mono Thread is going to be Crashy versus Snowy.
Ooh, Snowy got it.
Do you want to comment on this at all?
I mean, I like just being Crashy's teammate. He really, like, he's completely, like, bought into this. Like, he's prepping and everything. Like, he loves it. I mean, even though, like, he's never really, like, played Mono Thread before, he's, like, learning pretty quickly, so.
Okay, I agree. I haven't
And he's,
really
I mean, I think he's, like, 3-2, so he's, for, like, not being, for not playing Mono Thread, like, he's doing actually really well.
I don't think Snowy has the best record either, so. AA is Kyo versus Yaksock. Honestly, I think Yaksock takes that like pretty convincingly. From my experience, I feel like Kyo's a bit overrated, but the next game's gonna be Conflux versus Dak Prescott.
Yeah, we just picked up Conflux in place of Cell.
I do.
He's been prepping.
I do like that pickup.
But I mean, Dak is definitely the favorite.
I agree.
Just because Conflux hasn't played anything yet.
I'd put Dak in this one for sure. I'd like to see Conflux get an ORAS spot one of these weeks. Anyway, doubles is Nidoruss versus Croven.
Ooh, that's the thing.
Nidoruss is like that. He's a Dawn. I mean, he went undefeated for a good portion of the season, so.
Croven's let us down 2 weeks in a row, shaking.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Tideo there. And this one's actually really interesting, I think. It's Mono UU and it's Iroquoited versus Airfiend.
I subbed in Pork Chop, so it's Pork Chop.
Oh, Pork Chop's playing instead?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll change that then. I think if it's Mono UU, and since you subbed Ira, I'd say Airfiend wins, honestly. I think Ira had a better matchup overall versus Airfiend, just because he'd been playing the tier for 5 weeks now. But, okay. The next one's gonna be Black Bloods versus RNBS and ORAS.
Ooh, okay, I'll do some of these.
I'd say
RNBS, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I think RNBS is definitely
Bloods
more.
Is hacks,
he's
bro.
definitely more experienced in ORAS than Bloods, and he's. I don't know. I like RNBS in this matchup more than I do Bloods. So the next one's gonna be Roses versus Death on Wings. And this is black and white, by the way.
I'll probably just go Dow anyways. I mean, I feel like Rose is definitely capable because he's just like probably one of the best battlers like overall in the tournament. And I mean, if you guys can like help him out and like give him a team and like show him a few ins and outs, like he'll probably be okay.
Yeah,
but I'll just give it to Dow.
Roses actually has BW knowledge when he played OU, so I think he can transition pretty decently. But yeah, I think Dow for sure is the favorite in this matchup just because of his pretty insane winning record, honestly. So Mono Thread is Tikken versus Shiba.
Ooh, Shiba. Unfortunate big guy.
I'm gonna have to go Tikken.
You're gonna have to go Tikken, yeah. Oh no, Barry.
Barry and versus Gerard in AAA.
Get him, Gerard.
The AAA starter, PK Kaiser.
This kid's out of his element.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Oh, who do you think takes this?
Gerard.
Alright. Give it to Gerard.
You guys are gonna have to do some serious work there.
I think that's a fair prediction, just because Varian has been on ORAS.
So watch, he's gonna be like super motivated to like and go really ham. I bet.
He's gonna change the AAA meta game. Stavon says Antia versus Beta Thunder.
Beta Thunder already won.
Oh right. Oh, I thought I cleared this game.
And then Hingo after that one.
I cleared the Hingo game, but
Hingo!
the Hingo Meister took out took out
Holy
Skiddo
shit.
last night. Shout out to Hingo, best
What a
doubles
G.
player in the metagame. Mono UU is Say versus Tylacto.
Ooh.
I think this is a good one, but
That is a pretty good one. Galacto is on the UU Council though, so I mean, I mean, I don't know how well Ty is doing though.
hasn't he
I
been
think he
doing pretty?
he played Mono Threat last week because it was Mono Electric, and I can just like skim over the UU games real quick. And I think he did he beat Skipini in week 4? I don't know because the replays were
I
down.
don't know either.
Um,
I thought he had a losing record though. That's what I was under the impression of.
and then he beat Cell week 2, and he I forget who won week 1. Here I can check really fast. Ooh, it was Ice first.
Um,
Oh, it was
Wallwalk
a really
is
weird game.
who
It
won
was like
though.
60 turns. But he did lose to Boreas, so he's not like
True, true.
playing particularly well, although he does know the EU meta. But I mean, Say can definitely pull this off. Like,
That's what I was thinking. I think Say I think Say knows most of these tiers pretty well, just because he's uh, a big part of the mono thing. Period. And I don't think he'll
yeah,
have too much difficulty transitioning to UU. But yeah,
I agree.
I'd give this one to Say, I think, just
I like
because.
Say.
Okay. That's gonna
Say
be it,
plays.
guys. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, just Say plays well. Like she plays carefully. Like
He,
especially last week. That was fuck.
yeah, he does.
I-
I like Say as a player. I think he's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's gonna be it, guys. This has been week 6. Next video should not have a few days. Shouldn't come out a few days afterwards, but we
We're
should
gonna
have
try and
the.
do that Hoopa discussion too. Just
Oh
like
yeah,
mess that up.
that should be this weekend if we can get
We'll
it.
try.
If we can get the right people together. I can't really make any promises though, just 'cause everything is so tentative. But yeah, it's been a good one. Peace out.
Varian is a god.